Connie Nichol here today with Creative Scrapbooker Magazine. So today I wanted to show you how to create these beautiful backyard blossoms so you can layer them up to embellish a scrapbook layout. You can add them to a card to create a whole flower scene of different colored flowers. So this is all part of Heartfelt Creations Backyard Blossoms. So they have a number of coordinated stamp and die sets. So I'm going to use primarily this one, but there's a couple of other sets, and then they have matching paper with beautiful echinacea. I've used this one a lot, so I only have little bits and pieces left. First of all, I just want to show you, I used a piece of the pattern paper and I just cut out the middle part to use as a picture frame. Then when you cut them out, you have just this frame. You can tuck a 4x6 photo in, and then you have this that you could trim a little bit more and use to create another card. So let's move on to making these flowers. So this is a bunch of different sets. I've got a few here, and I've colored using different techniques, and you can cut these apart. So don't feel like you need to use the entire scene. Just kind of snip, snip, snip. A whole bunch of little flowers that you can just kind of tuck in different colors and fill out your flowers as much as you want. So I'm going to use some ColorBox Archival black dye ink to stamp the flowers. This is one of the echinacea from the backyard blossoms. And I've also stamped some other smaller flowers from the same set. So the big echinacea I'm going to color with some chalk inks, and these little flowers I'm going to color with some Sakura Glaze pens, because the Glaze pens add kind of a dimensional effect, and it's pretty neat. So first, color the big echinacea. You'll find the chalk ink gives you a lovely soft finish. So these are little Daubers from Heartfelt Creations. You can buy a few or many. This is a pack of 30, so you can have one in all sorts of different colors. So I'm going to use the rouge chalk ink and just dab the petals. And don't worry about staying in the lines, because we're going to use a matching die to cut out our flower in a minute. So coloring a big flower with chalk ink in a sponge dauber is really quick and easy. But if you have smaller flowers and you want a little bit more dimension, I'd really recommend that you try these Sakura Glaze pens. They add some shine, texture, and they're perfect for these smaller areas. So we'll just color some of these little flowers purple. So here's the coordinating dies with those stamped flowers. So I'm just gonna cut them out using my Vagabond die cutting machine. So just take the die and line it up over the stamped image exactly where you want it, and you'll be able to see where it's gonna cut. And use a little bit of washi tape to just hold it down. And the same with the little purple flowers. I find if you don't use washi, it'll sometimes move within the die cutting machine, so you'll cut where you don't want to. And then here's some of our finished flowers. So this is the echinacea with the chalk ink, and then here's some of the littler flowers colored with the Sakura Glaze pens. So you can see it's a much different finish. This is kind of a soft, chalky look, and this is much more vibrant with that kind of glaze shine. So just take a sheet of 12 by 12 paper. This is a big doily I got from my dollar store. I find these are great because they're very inexpensive for a big package, and they can give you a nice background. So you'll put your 4x6 photo in there, and then just embellish with as many of these flowers as you want to stamp and color. Just keep adding, adding, adding until it's just right for you. So the final touch is always to add a little bit of journaling. So I use a black fine line pen from Sakura, and then I've added some labeling to my layout too with this Brother P-Touch cube. So this is a really cool machine. You download an app on your phone, you type in the text or the image that you want C on your label, and then it spits out a label. So you can use it to add a title to your scrapbook page. So here I've printed out a mother's love and some heart icons. And their brother labeler is also good for just making a quick card. So you could print out happy birthday, or welcome to your new home, or whatever you want, and just stick it on and you're done. You don't have to find the right stamp or anything like that. So that's it. So you can build all kinds of flowers, add labels, journaling, and create your own flower garden. Thanks for stopping by.